What was your pipeline for doing your film? Like, how are things broken down? Like, who did what? How did you assign things to people? What was your schedule, like building up the 2 years? I mean, how was everything divvied up? And then, how important is it to have a pipeline for a film like this?
What was that last question?
How important is it to have a pipeline for a film?
Okay, well, I'll answer the last question first. It's ridiculously important that you have a pipeline. You guys will learn about this during, when you take your 2D production class, but honestly, you should learn about it before you take that. You should learn about it tonight. Go online, wiki it. You can learn about the pipeline really easily, the animation pipeline and what it involves in the animation pipeline. Ridiculously, crucially important that you have a pipeline because the bare bones of a pipeline is pretty similar across the board, but depending on what kind of aesthetic you're doing, 3D, 2D, 2D paper pencil, 2D Flash, 2D Toon Boom, the pipeline is different for each one. There's like a different mentality to it. And also like your crew size will depend on it as well. For us, for Flash puppets, my pipeline is obviously you need to have your concept idea, then you write your screenplay, and then after you have your screenplay, you work on storyboards, environmental design, prop design, and concept art, and character design. I don't know if I said that or not. And then while that's going on, then you move on to the next step, which is animatics. But while all that's going on, if you have dialogue, since you have your screenplay, you should be finding voice actresses and getting your dialogue recorded. That way, when the storyboard artist has finished the boards, the animatic guy who's going to create your animatic can time everything out to the already recorded dialogue, which we didn't do because we were stupid.
But we also struggled finding good voice actresses.
This is all the stuff that I've learned. Like this wasn't exactly the pipeline we had for Double Rainbow, but it's the pipeline that I wish we had. We made a lot of mistakes along the way, which was why I did Double Rainbow in the first place, to make mistakes and learn from them. After you have your animatics and you have your character designs and you have your, you basically have your world built. That's when you go, okay, for Flash puppets, I need to start rigging and building my puppets. And then while I'm rigging and building my puppets, let's go ahead and hand off these rough backgrounds to get roughed out to all of our background artists. And at the same time, look, we already have all of our shots timed out through our animatic, and we have some special effects animation here that needs to be traditionally animated. Let's go ahead and hand those off to some special effects animators as well. And then once all that's going on and the puppets have been rigged, that way you go, all right, it's time for character animation. Okay, here's some character animation. Character, you. You have a deadline of 7 days, yada, yada, yada. Special effects animation is going on in a different file. And while all of this is going on, you should also have a compositor who is, every single time something gets turned in, they're putting it in your final file, which we didn't do either because we were stupid. But it's something that I wish we could have done because I just spent like the last month compositing every 307 shots together, and it broke me.
I know you wanted to, but you didn't trust anyone but yourself to do it.
Yeah, I know.
So you learned that lesson.
I don't trust anyone else with it. Just it broke me, and I will not make that same mistake with the next thing. You need to start. You need to like the second you've got your animatic done, that's when you start. Like that's compositing. You start compositing from that point on, and you hire someone to do nothing but compositing because it's long and it's arduous, but it is rewarding at the same time because you are the first person to see everything get put together. So you have the best outlook on the film. It's fun. It burns you out, but it's fun. So after you've got all your character animation done and your special effects animation done and your backgrounds cleaned and colored and looking beautiful, then your compositor will approach the director and be like, "What's up, director? Here's your composited film." And that's when you watch it with the whole crew and everyone, people you trust, and you go, "Okay, editing time. I'm going to cut that out, cut that out, cut that out, trim that down, trim that down. Hey, we need to add some stuff here. Really fast, character animation, special effects animation, background. Okay, let's put it all together. Let's watch it again. Okay. Oh, what? How did we not notice that glitch right there? God, you fix it.
That was like the last 2 weeks right there.
And okay, glitchy. All right. Do we have final timing? We're pretty damn close. All right. Sound design. Get your sound designers, meet with your orchestral composer, have a sound pass. Meet with your sound effects guys, have a sound pass. Give them a deadline, 2 days, 3 days. They turn it back in, have a sound pass, point everything out, have a timestamp. Make them go back, do it again, do it again. Keep doing it until it's perfect. Because 60% of anything you guys ever do is sound. Sound is so important. I dare you to watch Lord of the Rings with the music turned off. It's weird. But
You've tried it?
and then once you've got all of that done, you sit down, you you go get a deep dish pizza from Little Caesars, and you just kind of sit back and you watch it one last time. There might be a couple little glitches left in there. We call those ice cream snuggles. They're the kind of glitches that only a professional animator would notice and a general audience wouldn't. I mean, for Double Rainbow, if I went through it shot by shot, I mean, I could point out a lot of glitches in there. If you go through My Little Pony shot by shot, you'll see a lot of glitches in there. But those are called ice cream snuggles. Those are the kinds of things that, like, if a crew member comes up to me and he goes, "Oh man, Zach, there's this glitch right here. See that one frame right there? No, that one frame, Zach." And I go, "Hey, we have 50 other shots to animate. Ice cream snuggles, man. Come on." And that's pretty much your pipeline. If you're doing Flash animation, the pipeline is a little different when you're doing, traditional animation, because you have to include roughing and inking and coloring in there, which is why I like Flash puppets, because I'm kind of lazy. Well, not really. I'm a workaholic horribly, but I mean, I like that lazy approach to it, where you can just do all of the hard work beforehand. Because, I mean, building the puppet is inking and coloring it, so I don't have to deal with the whole inking and coloring part. I can just go right from rough animation to done. It's really nice. So it works really great for television, which is why a lot of the television series that have been coming out lately have been puppets, because it just works really well for television. It's fast, and it's cheap, and it's easy to learn. So, Colin, that would be my answer to